Live from the Slackers Sports Bar Studios. This is In the Building with Mike Taylor and Rudy Jay.
Oh, yeah. How you boys doing?
Look at you. What up?
Ready to go to the mattresses.
The mattresses?
It's Mafia talk for war.
Oh.
Fucking war. Warfare.
Ready to go.
It's a war on sports talk tonight. How y'all doing? It's In the Building. How you doing, man?
I am fantastic. Thank you very much. How are you? Other than a little surly.
Surly, salty, and better than ever. I'm good.
I think you're more beat down than anything.
Well, I'm busy. You know, I've been hustling my rear end off for quite a while. Not that people want to hear my sob story. But yeah, some nights call for German beer, Rudy.
Hey,
Some nights call for Bud Light.
You
What?
gave me one of those yesterday. They were good.
Yeah. Some nights call for, White Claw, but this is a German beer kind of night.
The Germans.
The Germans?
And an ex-brother-in-law years and years ago, we're out drinking. He's drinking a bunch of Bud Light. I'm like, Andy, dude, what are you doing? You're from freaking Austria. He's like, well, I have to drive tonight. I'm driving, so I'm drinking American beer.
Just drink a bottle of water.
And he
Just
had
drink a bottle of water.
He had a case of Bud Light, and it was fine because his blood's half beer because he's German. No, man, we're good. I'm fine. It's just been a long day, back to school Monday, had full day of school, and had a nice dinner with my daughter, and Nina. And because my daughter's off on Mondays, ran into an In the Building subscriber. I believe his name was, a dude by the last name was Simpson. I think it said his last name was Simpson. Maybe Kevin or Keith.
Wait a minute, tall black dude?
Big old tall black dude.
Yeah, that's my bro. Like, that's my guy. Yeah.
Forgive me if he's watching. Is it Kevin or Keith? Kevin.
It's Keith.
Oh, hell. Well, Keith Simpson,
Yeah,
right?
he owns Squeezers.
Shout-out.
He owns a juice bar, him and his wife. I just ordered
very
from them
nice.
last week. Yeah,
Good-looking couple. Great-looking family sitting over there.
No, that's my, that's my guy.
Cool. Yeah, he came up and said hello.
She's from Colombia. I'm trying to go to Colombia with them next summer. Not summer 25.
So y'all are friends like that.
Yeah, she's from Colombia.
Oh, okay. Well,
she said all I got to do is get over there. Everything else is cheap. So
I've been wanting to go to Colombia myself for years. I've always thought it'd be a fun place to go. I mean, Berenque, out of town, Berenque.
Yeah.
Medellin, Cali, Bogota. I know all those drug cities from back in the 80s.
Yeah.
Watching drug movies.
He watches the show quite often. He recognized you.
Yeah, he came up and said hello. Good to see him. So it was nice. Big giant guy. I thought, damn, I thought it was like David West or somebody coming over to say hello to me.
He played pro ball for a while.
I thought so. He had it written all over him. Yeah.
Yeah, he went to Edison. In high school.
Yeah.
My wife's
huge.
Yeah, 6'7". My wife's sister was classmates with him from Edison. Then he went to college. Then he played pro ball overseas for a while.
Yeah. Shout out to Kevin Simpson. So I'm at
Keith.
Chipotle. Keith, God dang it, Keith. Sorry, man. I've had German beer since then, Keith. Keith Simpson. So I'm at Chipotle on Broadway tonight in Alamo Heights.
Wait a minute. Chipotle is where you go to have dinner with your girlfriend and kid. Chipotle.
When you've got my child support issues, LG, you bet your ass that's where you go.
Chipotle
It was either
ain't
that.
cheap either.
It was either that or she came over and I nuked some shit from HEB in there, like some frozen naan with some fake rice and chicken. So we went to Chipotle. We got fancy and went to Chipotle. It's healthy, man. It's healthy.
What'd you order?
I had the chicken bowl with guacamole and rice and beans and the pico de gallo. Yeah.
Yo,
Chipotle's so overrated.
Chipotle is
It's easy. It's fine. It's cheap.
It is. No, it is. Cava's better.
I agree. Cava's better, but that's what
I've never been there.
Yeah, it's similar.
Okay.
Of course,
But
this is what LG's so typical. You're like an internet warrior.
I eat Chipotle, but it's
I eat
overrated.
Chipotle,
yeah,
too.
I eat Chipotle, but I don't eat the
My
meat
family
there.
loves it.
Okay,
I just get the
overrated
vegetable.
by who?
I don't eat the
Is
meat.
it compared to what? This is a story about a guy I met that
time out.
Rudy knows, and this is going to turn
No, I
into
was just
Time out.
wondering.
Time
I was
out.
just
Time
wondering.
out. Time
That's
out.
what happened.
I know
shouldn't
what.
even
Look,
have said it.
no, this is what LG's saying. People worship it. That's what makes something overrated. Not comparing it to anything, but people worship. Not you, Mike. He's just talking about in general. Like people worship Chipotle.
Yeah, it's like
So when something is held in high regard like that, then I'm
Damn it,
just kind of
LG.
like,
Yeah.
it's a little overrated. But go to Squeezers, download the Squeezers app, and order some juice
right.
from my boy
Hang
Keith.
on.
Squeezers
So
app.
does he deliver?
Squeeze
Yeah,
it.
so
Or
what
what?
he
How's that
does, so
work?
what they do, so
Squeeze
actually they
it.
just
Look that
franchised
up.
their first one in Dallas, but here
Dang.
they're not brick and mortar here. So here, if you place your order before Wednesday at 4:00 on Thursday, they drop it off to you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Squeezers.
Do I? So is he going to wind up moving to
Squeezer's an
Dallas?
app. It's an app. I don't know, man. I don't know. That's above my pay grade.
All right, I'll look
Downloading
it
it
up.
now.
He wants to
me
move
too.
to ultimately he wants to live in Columbia. They love
with
Columbia.
her.
Yeah, they love
Have
Columbia.
her family from there.
Yeah, they're
Oh, he's got
her-
acai bowls. Bam!
Yeah.
I like me some acai.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are
you
good.
got to download the app and then order, and then
Oh.
Thursday they'll drop it off to you.
Squeezer's Juice Bar. I'll be damned. Okay, I'll follow it here in a little bit when we get off the show.
Yeah, no biggie.
Yeah, good. Oh, see,
Shout
I'm
out to
just trying.
Keith.
I'm just innocent. Hey, I should. Here's the thing. If I go to a nice restaurant, then I get shit for being bougie Taylor, Mr. 09er. I go to a cheap place and I get shit. Well, it's overrated.
First of all,
Well, why are you going to a chain?
Chipotle is not cheap.
suburbanite?
I
Yeah,
got
Chipotle's
I
not
got a
cheap.
family of 4.
No,
It's
I
not
spent
cheap.
$40. No, if you
Yeah.
want to say that it's overrated because of the prices, that's fair. Because I spent $40 for 3 chicken bowls. Yeah,
No, I want to say it's overrated because the food sucks. Like the meat
It's
is
fine.
awful there. Their
You and
chicken
I
is
could go to
always like
H-E-B.
rubber.
that's right. We could go to H-E-B, buy the same ingredients, and have the same tasting food at our house that we made
It
ourselves.
tastes way better.
Probably, yeah.
I
But
don't know what they do to their chicken there, but they make it rubber. It tastes like
Well,
rubber.
I felt bad because, see, my daughter was supposed to hang out with me all day Sunday, and I got really busy. And then I wound up dragging her over to Slackers and made her sit there and watch the Cowboy game. And I was distracted by the stupid-ass Cowboys, which is why I'm glad they're playing on Thursday so they don't ruin my next Sunday, because the Cowboys ruin my fucking Sundays all the time. Thursday night I'll be at home anyway, and we have a show, so I've got to watch the Cowboys. But Sunday they messed up anyway, so I neglected my daughter. So I said, I'm sorry, Daddy got busy. I had post-game shows and stuff. Come over Monday, we'll go to dinner. And then she called me about 5:30. We're still doing dinner. I'm like, yeah, let's meet halfway in between you and me, because she lives down south.
Oh.
And we just agreed on Chipotle on Broadway. It's good. It's healthy. And I don't feel like a big fat ass when I eat it because it's nice and healthy. And I don't feel bad about drinking this 18% German beer here. So that's it.
Well,
And I saw your
Yo.
buddy.
yo,
It's pretty healthy if you get the right
Something-
stuff. Don't
yeah,
get
something
sour
in-
cream on everything, and you're fine.
Sour
No,
cream and
no, no,
cheese
no.
on everything.
Yeah.
no. Something in the chat piqued my interest. Will Corey, Rudy, did you see the lady got held up in Florida getting off the cruise ship, threw her in the clink for mistaken ID? I'm telling you, man, if you take a cruise out of Florida, they are trying to lock you up. I know. I was locked up in the clink in Florida for hours.
That shouldn't be happening. That's on the cruise line. They got to fight that
No,
shit.
that county where you get off, they're looking to get people.
Is it Broward?
Yeah, something like that. Brevard, something like that. All
Yeah,
I
it's
know
Broward.
is they arrested
Probably
me.
Broward.
I posted $1,000 bond, and 2 weeks later they sent me my freaking money back. I should have sued, but I didn't have enough.
Yeah.
I didn't have no money.
Yeah, it's those same assholes in Broward County that screwed the 2000 presidential election and marred it forever. We'll
Oh,
never
yeah.
truly know who won because they used old school chads at the time to vote for the effing president. They
Mhm.
couldn't tell is that a hanging chad or not? And remember, that's the same stupid ass county, because Florida sucks. That's why. Well, I'm in a salty mood tonight. Not all of Florida sucks. I don't want to sound like DJ LG. He thinks all of Florida sucks. But
Key West
Florida
is
has
cool.
some shitty areas.
LG
not
is
all.
Key
just
West
hard
is okay.
to please.
I like Key West.
I thought you hated Key West because you got
No.
slapped on the ass by the half man, half girl.
No, that was the highlight of the night.
Oh, okay.
No,
You
I
dug
hated
that.
everything else about Florida except for Key West and one little town on the way, right before you get on the highway to the Keys. It's like a little Cuban
Isla
town.
Morada?
No, it's like
Homestead.
Hialeah or something. Or no, it's Homestead. Yeah, Homestead. Yeah,
It's not Homestead. It's Homestead.
it's Homestead.
Because it's all a bunch
It's
of
all
Cubans.
Cubans.
Or Homestead.
Best
Everyone
Cuban
here's
sandwich I ever
Homestead.
had got in that town.
I stopped there for directions. I wanted to make sure I got on the right highway because one goes to the Keys and then one goes to the Everglades, right there at the tip of the state.
What was
And
your
I've
phone
gone on
not
both.
working?
Huh?
Was your phone not working?
Oh, this is 15 years ago. I don't know.
Oh, okay,
had
got
a
you, got
phone.
you.
And so we
Okay.
stopped to get Cuban food, and I'm like, hey man, I want to just make sure that I'm doing the right thing, right? A1A, right? Goes all the way to the Keys because I know it splits. He's like, no, man, that goes to the jungle. He meant the Everglades. And where you going? I'm like, we're going to Key West. I'm like, oh yeah, man, you just take a left on this one, and you take a right on that one, and then you go south. It's the A1A. It goes all the way to the Keys, man,
Yeah.
all the way. And
One of the most
Homestead.
overrated highways ever. Whoever said that's one of the best drives ever is wrong.
The A1A.
It's not the wait.
It's
LG
not
is
a
not the
scenic
P,
drive.
it's
No.
not the PCH.
No, hell
No.
no.
It's fine. You got to go through some redneck towns to get to the Keys.
Yeah,
to get
but
to Key
everyone
West.
says it's like a beautiful drive, and it's really not.
It's fine.
It's just highway. It's like this
Yeah.
thing.
Do you two agree on anything?
Yeah, sure.
We agree that Key West was fun. There's no beach.
And I had
Don't
to
go there
stop
looking
and-
for a beach. If you think Key
and
West has a beach, you are wrong.
That's true. Well, it's true. Key West, it's rocky. It's all shells and sand, and just really not any beaches. No, it's true. He's
Okay.
right. South Beach is the beach of Florida, but I wanted to go to Key West, and so that's why I went that way and stopped in Jimmy's hometown, well, where he lives. Jimmy lives in Isla Morada.
Who
I
the
thought
hell
it
is
was
Jimmy?
I thought he lived in Margaritaville.
No. He lives in Isla Morada. So it's one of the first islands as you cross the causeway and get onto the little keys. One of the first ones is where Jimmy lives, and I had to stop in Jimmy's favorite bar and have Jimmy's favorite beer. I had a Heineken Light. That's what Jimmy drinks. So I had a Heineken Light. I don't even like Heineken, but I had one in honor of Jimmy.
And
That's
and
where he
Kokomo,
mahi fishes.
Kokomo is not a real thing. The Beach
No.
Boys made it up.
It's correct.
It's a
Maybe
fictional
there's a
bar they made up. Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, maybe there's some bar and they just
So you
made
can't
it
go
up.
The
down to
Kokomo's not
Kokomo.
real.
No.
Nope.
It's a fictional bar.
Aruba, Jamaica. Ooh, I want to take you. Bermuda.
Rudy's whole
Bahama.
life just changed.
Come on, pretty
I'm
mama.
gonna look at every
I always
situation
wanted to
different
go.
now.
Did y'all rock
I
out to the
always wanted-
Beach
I did
Boys at
too.
Roosevelt?
The first time I went to the Keys, I was looking for Kokomo, and it wasn't there.
First of all, don't stereotype me, sir. I'm very eclectic. I like
Okay.
all music. All
Okay.
right, watch it.
Can you name 3 Beach Boys songs?
The hotel one.
Wrong.
What
That's
do you
the
mean?
Eagle.
That's
That's
the Eagles.
the Eagles.
Oh shit.
I just gave you one, Kokomo.
Yeah,
The Kokomo.
I could name several.
She's
Some Beach Boys.
Surfing you. Oh,
Yep,
surfing
surfing.
USA.
Yep, yep.
Yeah. All right, boy. Yeah, nice work.
Yeah,
That's
see what I'm
good.
saying?
Yeah.
Damn, that crop top is cropping. Come on.
Oh, here we go. Daddy
Uh-oh.
Rudy just showed up. Let's listen.
Is that how you were wearing it at school?
Listen to this.
All right,
It was
love
a
you.
lot. It was a lot shorter at school.
I know. LG said it was a lot shorter at school.
How much makeup does she wear when she leaves the house?
Not too much,
I bet she applies when she gets to school.
for
That's
sure.
what most teenage daughters do.
Just stay magna cum laude, and you can do whatever the fuck you want.
I had a
There you
scare
go.
tonight with my 12-year-old. I get her on the phone, a little
Who,
Mexican.
Savvy?
Mm-hmm. Get her on the phone. Hey, babe, what are you doing? I'm talking to my friend on the phone. I'm like, oh, okay. And she goes, you want to meet him? Do I want to meet?
Ugh.
Excuse. Let me clean out my ear for a second, 12-year-old. Do I want to meet him? And she goes, he's gay. I'm like, okay.
Oh, they
Or
all are.
is he? Or is that what she's just telling me?
Not that
And
there's
he didn't
anything
want-
wrong with that.
Not that there's anything wrong with that, but that's her way of. That way,
Um,
Daddy don't get worried about her talking
girls-
to a boy 12
girls
years
are-
old, man.
Girls are gonna tell mom who they like before they tell you.
Probably,
Mom knows shit that we'll never know.
I guess.
It's a different love. It's a different vibe.
That's mom's crazy bitch.
What you say about my mama?
In some scenarios, that may be.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
In some scenarios, that may be the case.
Yes, for sure.
Speaking of crazy itches with a B.
Biatch.
I hear you saw the naked lady today on Petranco.
Have you seen? Did this make the news?
Nina said she saw something. About it. It was. I don't know if it made the news, but it was on social media. What do you?
What?
I was locked in a box all day. They won't even let us leave campus without like special permission. What did I miss with naked lady?
So, well, let's punch because I got.
Oh, we want to make that punch. Well, let's just get on to it then. It's time for people I want to punch. Presented by the law office of Orlando Kill. If you need Orlando services, I'll give you the information in a minute. Well, okay, I guess I know who you're punching.
I got to punch two people.
All right, then.
So, normal day, going for my little 5-mile walk. In the building, people be honking at me all the time. Everybody that's honked at me, I love y'all.
Yeah, I've heard about the Rudy power walks down Petranco.
Yeah, I'm like, they're honking
it's
like
become
I'm
a
like,
thing.
Hey,
You need to start live chatting, man.
Yeah.
Fucking great.
I appreciate y'all. It motivates me. It motivates me. I'm like, cool. So I'm walking today.
Yeah.
I'm a mile and a half from home. And
yeah,
the oncoming, like I'm on this side of Petranco, then all the cars coming. I'm walking this way, the cars are coming this way. They start slowing down. I'm like, why are all the cars slowing down? So I look left, and there's a naked lady trotting. But she ain't trotting. She's rolling. And she's butt naked. With
flopping all over the place.
No, she didn't have no titties. She didn't have no titties. Like they were like she had the ant bite joints. She had the ant bite joints. So
how old
she had
was
on
this
an ankle.
woman?
She had on an ankle brace though. Like,
are
she
you
remembered to put
serious?
I swear to God. And I'm like, and I'm looking, and then I see her running, and I see all the cars stopping. I'm like, yo, is this like in my mind? I'm like, where am I? I can't believe this is happening. All the cars are stopping, and then here comes a cop on foot. Can't catch her. He can't catch her. And the first thing that comes to my head is Friday. Chris Tucker, you're not catching no crackhead. You ain't catching no crackhead. So when he finally catches up to her at the HEB gas station, because there's a HEB gas station, he's trying to get a hold of her, but she's fighting. She's fighting. One dude at the gas station just bails. He just starts running because I guess she's crazy deranged. Finally, he tases her. And she starts she starts convulsing. Two
you
other
saw
dudes,
this?
Yes. I FaceTime my wife. I'm like, babe. And I turn my camera around and I show her. I'm like, there's this chick over here naked. This cop's detaining her. And then there's these two dudes. Like, she's already tased. There's two dudes that want to come and help the cop. I'm like, if that was a dude, you wouldn't help. But it's a naked chick, so here you come.
I'll grab her for you guys.
I got
her,
you.
officer.
We back the blue. But I got to punch her.
I bet she smelled
and then
terrible.
I got to punch the cop because after he detained her, got her cuffed, he doesn't wait for a squad car. Somebody to come, because I saw other cops start pulling up. He walks her back up Petranco butt naked. He walks her back up to wherever she was running from. So he's already wrestling with her.
Nothing.
He's wrestling with her butt naked at the gas station parking lot, then cuffs her and walks her back up Petranco butt naked. And I'm punching him because he needs to be doing more PT. It took him a good 2 minutes to catch her. I know he was dying. But hey, props to him. He kept running, but she was moving.
Was he in?
I couldn't believe this. So Nina saw this on the news, so it made the news. I wasn't lying.
Well,
I'm dead ass
maybe
serious.
I think she saw it on Facebook. Actually, people were posting pictures. People were taking
man, no
Free crack giveaway.
dude.
So
Punch the cop for not being in shape.
Thin, like
yeah, she looked like she was a runner. He couldn't catch her.
Or a meth abuser who hasn't eaten in weeks because she's too busy sucking on that pipe.
Did she really need to be tased though? Is that a little extreme?
Well, so
is she harming somebody?
Extreme.
Like,
so
seems
she
a little
was like
extreme to me.
She was.
Oh, she was swinging
like,
at him.
Yeah. She was going.
Okay.
She was gone. She
Oh,
was
so
gone.
it was justified.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I was like, yo. I couldn't I know we've all had those moments where you're like, there's no way I'm seeing this shit. I'm like, I've seen a lot of things I never see nobody running. I've seen this shit on the internet, but I never saw it happen in the middle of my walk in the middle of Petrenko. It's like 115, 120, butt ass naked but she had an ankle, but she had on her ankle brace. Like, yo,
I bet she's
I'm gonna go
faster
for
than
a
Zeke
run.
Elliott.
Oh, yes. So punch her and punch the cop for not being in shape.
Wow. All right, that's a good one. I want to punch Shreveport, Louisiana's own
Who?
Dak Preston. That's who I'm.
Why are you punching Dak?
For mouthing off to the media last night on his way to the locker room. Miss me with that bullsh. So it's become traditional for, I don't even know why they do it. And they shouldn't have that kind of access. But hey, blame the general manager and the owner for that kind of access. So Rudy and I have both been to Cowboys games as media, and right outside the Cowboy locker room, so they have to leave the field, Cowboy players have to walk in the middle of a bar, which is ridiculous. Because Jerry doesn't give two shits about winning titles. He cares about people in the bar seeing his players. You walk through a bar, and they're behind plexiglass, all right?
Yeah, I seen that.
Full disclosure, the Spurs have a similar setup, but it's for their season ticket floor seat holders.
That's different.
Which I have seen that before. If you have a floor seat season ticket, when the players come on and off, there's a window where you can see them walk in the little restaurant that's just for – yeah, I don't know about that. It's a lot better than Chipotle, by the way. I've had that too, just saying. And so anyway, but the Cowboys have this big-ass Miller Lite beer joint down there at the bottom. And so when the players leave, they go right through the bar. So you can all watch them. Everybody's banging on the glass like idiots. And then you leave the bar and and then you get into like the underground of the stadium, and players have to take a right. And there's this long carpet because guys are wearing cleats. But and the media gathers outside of the locker room, so you see all the guys have to walk. It's a good 20, 30 yards. It's a long-ass walk. And so they have to walk from the bar into the locker room. And so all this media is there assembled. And, of course, they all want to film guys walking to the locker room, which is you've seen those videos of the Cowboys walking to the locker room in the hall. And so Dak's walking there. After your Cowboys, not my Cowboys, got their ass kicked 28-25. And that was absolutely a 28-25 ass kicking. That was a 3-point blowout, is what that was. And so Dak's walking by, he's got this mad look. And he notices all the media looking at him, and he goes, y'all go ahead and jump off. Y'all jump off.
He said,
please.
jump off if you want. He said, jump off if you want to.
Jump off if you want to. Please. First of all, I didn't know I was supposed to be on something. You talking about the bandwagon? So reporters and media, they're supposed to be on your fucking bandwagon? Bullshit. I ain't on your bandwagon. If I'm a reporter, if I'm a member of the media, I'm not on nothing. I can't jump if I ain't already on something. So punch Dak Prescott's ass for acting like a punk to the reporters in there simply doing their job.
Right.
Jump off, please. Jump off? I didn't know I was supposed to be on something. I ain't here to support you. I ain't here to root for you. Now, I happen to be a Cowboy fan and a long-time Dak Prescott supporter. And I'm still a fan of Dak's. Now, I don't want him playing quarterback for the team anymore, but I'm still a fan. I don't hate the man. But I don't get paid to come on here and pump sunshine. I get paid to come on here and keep it real. Dak Prescott was way out of line and showed mental weakness by deciding to, and that's all projection. He don't give a shit about the media. He's upset because his team sucks. He's upset because he ain't played worth a damn in all 3 games, including the Cleveland victory to open the season in which he did not play very well. He is projecting his frustration out on reporters. That is one of the weak-ass sauce things you could ever do. Shows mental ill fortitude. Punch Dak Preston for that bullshit. And just like I have another announcement to make, by the way, since I'm punching people. Last night, I made the comment that I will never call Micah Parsons Micah again. He's just Parsons, number 11. And I don't even like the fact that he wears Danny White's number. He don't deserve to be called Micah. Guys that go by the first name are the greats of what they do. I'm not calling him Micah anymore. He's just Parsons. I don't know how that shit got started anyway. It's bullsh. And no more will I say Prescott either from this moment on. He is Dak Preston until he's no longer the Cowboy quarterback.
Preston, you just gonna call it? You say screw it? Okay.
Major announcement tonight by the mayor of sports. Henceforth, as long as he is an active member of the team, the guy that wears number 4 is Dak Preston. That's bullshit. Punch him. LG, you got anybody you need to punch?
Go ahead, LG.
Yeah. I want to punch Rudy Jay.
Oh.
Rudy Jay.
What'd I do?
Hold that thought.
You
You're about to
walked
make
away and threw
that.
your headset down on the table, and your audio's live. So we hear the headset smack the table.
My fault.
Yeah.
My fault. That's on me.
Rudy
My
likes
bad.
to take a break while I'm ranting, and I appreciate it. But anyway,
No, I don't.
All right.
No, he got a text message, and it goes blank when he checks his text.
Oh, is
Yeah.
that what
Yeah.
that is? We got money rolling in, by the way. What's up, y'all?
Yeah. Raji's in
Thanks,
here.
Anna.
Says, "Hail to the effing Redskins, Red Skims."
My
What's the
man
score?
Dan Quinn, who should be the coach of the Cowboys, by the way. They beat the shit out of Cincinnati tonight. Last I looked, it was like 38-26, but it was way worse than that. Cincinnati scored some junk touchdowns. The Bengals and my man Joe Burrow are going to be 0-3. And those Commanders, aren't they about to be 2-1 with that rookie quarterback?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. With Cliff Kingsbury, the quarterback whisperer, in that kid Daniel's ear. I don't want New Braunfels' own Cliff Kingsbury as my head coach, but as my quarterback whisperer, bring that ass. Washington is on the way back, and I'm here for it. Because anything that makes Jerry Jones look like a shithead, I'm pro that. Hail to the Redskins. I know that's not their name, but hail to the Commanders sounds really lame. I made a rhyme.
Shout out to Ram Hernandez with the
from
20
Ram.
bucks.
Yeah, go ahead. What is it?
Wants to get a shout out to my son Julius. In his first jiu-jitsu this Saturday, brought home a gold and a bronze medal. Super proud of my dude. Dang, nice work.
Damn.
MT, I still have that surfboard for you. I'll be in town Wednesday. I will email you. Yes, email me, Ram. He's got a surfboard. I'm gonna put it right back here behind me in MT Studios here.
Nice. Is he from the school of Gracie? Seems
Not
like
sure.
all these jiu-jitsu people are learning under the Gracie.
Oh, let me know where it's
days.
up with that, Ram. Well, Ram says he'll be back. I don't think Ram lives here.
Yeah, but Gracie's international.
Is it okay? Cool.
Yeah,
All
Hoist
right, very
Gracie,
good.
the Gracie family, one of the top
Oh,
jiu-jitsu families in the world.
Yeah. Hit me up, Ram. What schools your kid train at or study at?
Not school, style. The style.
Style. You study martial arts, and it's a style. What's up, Garrett Rockhouse with $9.99? Don't mean to bog down the show. I have left the white sprawl of Universal City and am spending my first night in my new house on the Puro southeast side. Tracas. Okay, sure.
Tracas.
Órale, tracas. He's only
Congratulations.
white on the outside. Yeah, Garrett is
Getting out of
only-
that hellhole of Universal City.
He is only white on the outside, Garrett. He is masking on the. He's white on the out, but he's masking on the in.
Universal City's got good food. That's about it. And an Air Force base.
Shout out to the Air Force. That's all I can say about that. Hello, Air Force. All right, well, Garrett, I'm happy you got that sweet Mexican woman. You're a homeowner. Now, there's a 50% chance, Garrett, you're gonna wind up divorced.
Jesus, dude.
I'm just spitting facts. I'm not trying to make him upset. I appreciate the money. Now, Garrett, in the event that things don't go well, you don't have to. Whose name is the house in? Make sure you know who's paying the taxes. That stuff will come up. I'm giving you shit. It's a good deal. I like that, Garrett. In the event anybody were to need a family lawyer, whether you need to go through a divorce Or perhaps maybe you've already gotten divorced and you need to modify a decree. Maybe somebody's job status changed or somebody's moving or whatever it is. That's my guy, Orlando Kell, the official family lawyer of In the Building. This is who you call. It's been a little while since I heard from a Thunderdomer who's used Orlando's services. The good news is, I guess y'all aren't getting divorced these days, but in the event you do not forget, keep okay in your head. It's Orlando Kell, 210-775-4995, or you can email him directly, orlandokell.law@gmail.com. Orlando Kell Law, damn it, LG, at gmail.com. Thank you, Orlando Kell. All right, that's it. Yep, Commanders are putting off the finishing touches on this victory over Cincinnati. I'm glad to see it, man. Dan Quinn should have been the head coach here 2 years ago, but the Cowboys are soft and they're sissies. Jerry Jones is all hat, no cattle. He's got no balls. I don't know what he was when he was 45, but he ain't that now. He lost his fastball 15 years ago. And he's a gutless old man who brings in his buddies like Zeke Elliott and Mike Zimmer to trash the organization and run them back into the abyss. And I hope the Giants hand their fucking asses to him on a plate on Thursday night. I am openly rooting against the Cowboys in 2024. Can you tell? Screw them. I hope
Tell me how you really
Jones
feel.
lights their ass up on Thursday. They are the least likable pro franchise in all of professional sports. NBA, Major League Baseball, NFL. You throw in the English Premier League. Throw in the fucking Mexican Soccer League. Throw in Serie A. No one is as unlikable as the Dallas Cowboys as a professional franchise, and I'm only a fan because I effing got born into it. And I'm a Texan. I'm from the city that they play their games in. And I was raised on Randy White and Roger Staubach and Danny White, Tony Dorsett, Too Tall Jones. And then I got to go through the glory of this Troy Aikman and Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith. Got to go through 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. And if it weren't for that jackass owner, they would have won more Super Bowls, but he brings in Barry effing Switzer, who'd rather eat a fucking hot dog on the sideline than coach ball. You know that famous video of Aikman going ape shit on YouTube that we played before? I'm tired of this shit. He's bitching to Jack Kemp, the quarterback coach. I'm tired of this shit, Jack. I got a coach who won't do jack shit. I always have to be the bad guy, and I got to yell. I'm the one that has to yell at everybody. That Aikman rant.
Great rant.
Is that asshole owner Jerry Jones put family and his fucking ego over everything, and brings in effing Barry Switzer. If it weren't for that, the Cowboys might have won like 4 out of 5 or 5 out of 6. But those are my Cowboys, the triplets and then the Staubach Cowboys. But no, now look what I'm stuck with. This bullshit here. Only in name are they the Cowboys. They are not the Cowboys. They're the Jerry Jones clan. That's all they are. And hope the Giants smoke their asses on Thursday. F the Cowboys. Go Bears, go Redskins, go Dolphins, go everybody but Dallas. F the Cowboys. And after Dak Prescott showed his punk ass last night, 100% out on them. Hope they lose every game the rest of the year.
The only thing about it is, considering their most glaring hole is stopping the run. When you
the
look
most
at the
glaring hole
weeks,
is the fucking owner's box. That's the glaring hole. Sorry.
They got a lot of tough running backs coming through the next. They got Najee Harris and Justin Fields and
good
Singletary. And
light their ass
they
up.
They got Bijan. They got Saquon. Possibly McCaffrey may be back.
Good.
It's gonna be a brutal road for the
Dog
Cowboys
stomp
coming
their
up
ass.
because they can't stop the run.
David in here with an idiotic post because it's not season yet. But you know what? I'm going to give you a pass, David, because I'm on a rant. Hey, man, where's my Spurs talk? Well, you don't. Media day is this week. Training camp starts in 2 weeks. I'm here for it.
First of all, hold on. So
I'm so excited for the Spurs. I can't wait till the Spurs get rolling. I'm far more interested in what they do in practice at training camp up here at the Victory Center or whatever the hell they practice at now than anything those shit-ass Cowboys do.
Practice?
Cowboys. Bullshit. That team,
media
that organization,
day is next Monday.
They don't represent anything I was raised on. I was raised on sportsmanship, hard work, toughness, attitude, balls. They don't do any of that. The least likable pro franchise in the world.
Are we going to see if we go 0 for 2 on media passes for in the building?
Well, I'll apply, but I don't know if we're going to get them. Now, we have been invited to media day.
You talking about season?
Yeah, media passes for the games.
Yeah, we got turned down for season credentials.
Mike Taylor Live got turned down, but they gave him a pass for Sports Illustrated, who was writing all their articles with AI anyway.
No, I wrote my own articles.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
But come on.
Yeah. I get it, but that's fine. They can't let every podcast, I guess. Although we are the best podcast in the city, and there ain't nobody even close to us. We smoke all them other bitches by 80,000 miles.
No, we got to apply. We got to see what happens.
Well, I'll apply. Chris sent us an email.
Chris sent the email. We need to apply.
I can't go to media day because I'm stuck at school, and I've already got days off in October because I got to go see the Twins. Y'all can go to media day because we got the invite and we're on the email chain.
Well, I'll freaking go there and do work. I'll go there and record sound bites and video bits at the press conferences.
Yeah,
if
absolutely.
I can get a pass, yeah, I'll do.
All you gotta do is show up.
Journalism.
Just show up.
Exactly. But
But LG wasn't talking about media day. He's talking about the season. But
I'm talking about season.
Media
yeah.
No, I get
media
that.
passes. Yeah.
No, I get that. But I'm talking about media day this week. I just walked up last year and went in. I just showed up. They didn't care. And I got to interview Trey Jones.
Well, you're
one-on-one.
the fucking mayor. I can't just walk up.
Yeah, but
Well,
Rudy, can you go or you got work? What are you doing that day?
Monday in the morning, I can go.
Is it Monday? Is that what it is? I thought it was like Thursday.
No, whatever
Monday
day
the
the 25th is.
Oh, 25th is Wednesday.
Today's
the 23rd.
Yeah.
Okay, so
that's
the
in 2 days.
It's the 30th.
Are you working? Are you sure?
30th is Monday. Next Monday.
I'm almost positive it's Monday.
All right, let me confirm. Let me pull up the email.
It's
Y'all are
Monday
watching this in
morning.
the production meeting.
It's like Monday morning at 9:30, bro.
Okay. Let me go here. All
you have to do, LG, is just say, Chris, hey, we on the. Why are you emailing us if we can't come?
It is the 30th.
I didn't get no email. Y'all got the emails. I don't.
Right there's an email from the Poodle Pinch of Spurs right there. Can y'all see that?
No. What day is it?
The 30th. My bad.
That's
It's
Monday.
30th.
Like 9:30.
Monday. I'm available Monday.
All right.
Cool. Y'all go.
Let's talk about it, LG.
Yeah.
The San Antonio Spurs today announced that the team will hold its annual media day at Victory Capital Performance Center. That's up at the Rock. On Monday, September 30th, starting at 9 a.m., media is encouraged to arrive and set up by 8:30. Media Day is open to accredited local and national media only, and all attendees must apply for entry by emailing Chris Davis. We're in. We're good to go.
Accredited? I thought the first fucking amendment accredits me as media.
Soft-soled shoes. Don't be cussing at the team here.
I'm just saying.
If you're going to go.
I mean, does it not?
Well, okay, then I guess I expect to see you going on Monday. I can't wait to see what you get when you for the show Monday night.
I'm just saying, there's no national company or agency that issues media passes. It's the first fucking amendment that gives you the right.
Well, every Tom, Dick, and homeboy can't just roll in there and just walk in with a cell phone.
I get media discounts on my luggage by pulling out a media pass that I made on my printer at home at the airport.
Are you
Show
serious?
up with your camera, and they know who DJ LG is. You'll be fine, dude.
Because there's no issuing agency of media passes for the government. No,
we're fine.
I didn't know
What's
that.
up, Mike the Third? Super chat, $20, baby. Make me holla. Great show as always. Hashtag in the building. What's up, Isaac?
Thanks,
Thank you,
Isaac.
Appreciate
Thank you,
that.
Isaac.
Speaking of working, LG's had hell of a day. LG did some traveling today. Or what are we? Tell me what we're allowed to talk about. I don't want to mess up your day. What'd you do today? Tell the people what you've been doing.
I woke up at 5 a.m. and drove to Houston. Got to the Wildcat Golf Course in Houston and set up for an interview with Scarface. Not Al Pacino Scarface, but Scarface the rapper from the 90s.
Ghetto Boys
Scarface.
At night I can't sleep. I
good
toss
to be
and
a
turn,
gangster.
Candlesticks in the talk. Body being burned.
Can't talk to my mama, so I talk to my diary.
Yeah, the diary's a classic.
It became classic with a bunch of people because of Office Space, but
really?
Same with Damn It Feels Good to Be a Gangster.
Damn, it feels good to be a gang. So you were with Scarface today, the Scarface.
Yes,
legendary.
the Scarface. Shot
How
an
is he
interview
doing?
with
How
him.
is he looking? Because he
looks
went through a
great,
little
man.
health scare. Okay.
Yeah. He just had a little bit of a health scare there. Had some heart surgery. And he was doing
course?
good.
What golf course were you at?
Wildcat.
Yeah, he's an avid golfer. Like, he loves it.
Oh, you should have seen him, man. Like, we were shooting outside, and there was a couple tees behind him. Every time someone would tee up, he would turn around and be like, "Watch this. This dude sucks." The dude would tee off. He's like, "Oh, actually, that's pretty good." And he'd be like, "That guy sucks." He'd be like, "Oh, yeah, see, I told you, he sucks." But
no, I remember he did some stuff with TaylorMade.
Yeah.
So, no, he's a golfer, man. Don't judge a book by its cover. Eric Bishop, 1999. LG should walk in, and if they stop him, pull out a pocket consultation and say, "This is my
the
pass."
media pass that I created, the back of it literally quotes the Bill of Rights on it. So yes, I can do that. I will do
even
that.
if it's private property, which that is.
Well, you can't go on private property.
Well, that's private property.
Yeah. Well, if they don't want me there, they can tell me I'm trespassing.
Well, quit, get
but
the chip
media
off
passes
your shoulder. You work for in the building. You're welcome.
I work for fucking ESPN, so they should freaking let me in. You know.
You're bitching before you even have a chance to go. How do you know they don't?
Because they freaking give Carolina Teague a media pass last year, and she don't even have a fucking podcast, and we get denied. I mean, come on. I mean, I love her, but we get denied.
I love her, but she's a spare versus us.
Well, she's not even doing anything now except wrestling. So,
hey man, anyway. Media Day's Monday. I can't go. You boys should go.
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna see what happens.
Very excited.
With Rudy's star power, I should be able to go in. I'm gonna bring the big guns too.
Good.
What's the big guns? You talking about camera?
I'm gonna bring the big guns.
Excellent. I would love for Rudy to get an interaction with Wemby, and then we can play it Monday night.
Hey, we could do what we didn't get to do last year. Where Rudy interviews Wemby with the giant boom pole because he's so tall.
That'd be funny. We just see the mic, not even Rudy's head.
Yeah, you don't even see. No, or you don't see Wemby. You just see Wemby's midriff, and you just see Rudy here.
No,
that'd be funny. Just like his waist,
just
Rudy's
the
head.
number, just the number.
Bro, you see Rudy's arm off camera like this, his hand.
I promise you. He will not be available for one-on-one.
Oh no, he won't be.
He won't be available.
We get somebody. Who did we get last year? You got some spare last year, didn't you? I forget. Who
I got Trey Jones, the starting point guard.
Exactly, a spare.
He was the
former
starting point guard, and he would be if it weren't for Chris Paul's arrival.
He's be better.
Oh shit, that's right.
Trey Jones is fine. He's a good backup point guard. He's fine.
Exactly.
All I know is I went and I hung out and I asked questions and had a one-on-one. I don't know why y'all are sweating this. Quit acting like you're acting ghetto. You need to act big time. Act like you have the right to be there because you do.
We'll see.
You're coming in there. You have the chip on your shoulder before it's even been given to you.
We'll see.
If you get denied at the gate Monday, then we'll throw their ass under the bus on Monday. But otherwise, just show up and act like you own the motherfucker. That's how I do it. Mike fucking Taylor, what's up? I don't even think about that. I don't even think I got my sticker to stick on my T-shirt. I just walked in there and started talking to people. You'll be fine. Just act like you
down, Rudy, or what? We going?
Take Rudy with you. That'll help.
Yeah, if I work, I don't work until late afternoon.
Cool.
So
That's next month.
And we're going.
I didn't mean to get off on that. My point is, I'm so excited for the Spurs because it's something else to focus on besides those stupid ass. That shitbag team. You know what's funny? Jason Garcia, $1.99. Thank you, homeboy.
Thank you, Jason.
Somebody give LG a hug. So we're right now. I did a lecture today on cowboy culture, and because we're talking about. So let me give you all a real quick history lesson, couple of minutes tops. So when we invented the railroad, we being America, when we invented the railroad in the mid-1860s, and as soon as the Civil War was over, we were able to start finishing the track. We had to take a pause because of the stupid-ass Civil War, which half this country turned its back on America like a bunch of fucking pigs. Anyway, as soon as we got those assholes off and got them back with America, we started building that railroad. I don't cuss this much in my lectures at school, obviously. So while the government did not run railroads through Texas as punishment for being a part of the Confederacy. So we missed out on that railroad money. It went north of us to Kansas and then through Nebraska, and then it joined the Transcontinental Railroad out of California. So Texas, by the way, was its own country for a while, and we handled that like dog shit. We were broke and bankrupt, so we would go begging to Uncle Sam to let us into the United States. And so in 1849, we become a state. But because we decided to join the Confederacy because we're stupid, we didn't get any railroad money. We needed a way to make money. And how did we do that? Cattle. Texas decided to get into the cattle business because we had a lot of Mexicanos that had come here from Mexico that were badass vaqueros. There was no such word as cowboy in 1850. There was a such word as vaquero because the Mexicanos had mastered the art of horse riding and cattle driving and taught our Anglo-Texans how to do it. And that's where the first Cowboys took off in the 1860s. Started running cattle because we didn't have any train stops in Texas. So we had to literally walk cows to train stops way the hell up in Kansas and Oklahoma and Nebraska so they can haul the beef off. That's how we got rich. So we're talking about cowboy culture. And because they got bored, take 6 months to run cattle from San Antonio to Dodge City, Kansas in the 1860s. And you're bored and you're with 40 other dudes. And so that's when rodeoing took off because they just got bored. I wonder what will happen if I just jump on the horse and make it buck for funsies. I wonder what will happen if I just like jump on the horse and like slap the cow on the ass and go and run and chase the cow and jump on the horse. Matter of fact, Rudy, a black man invented bulldogging. A black man by the name of Bill Pickett was the first guy to bulldog, where you chase a cow and jump off and tackle that sumbitch and knock him over.
We invented everything.
So we're talking about cowboy culture at school today.
Uh-huh.
And we were talking about how cowboys were tough. And they didn't have time for bullshit. Because when you're on a cattle drive, it's dangerous. It's 5 months literally in the wilderness, walking cows from state to state. Cowboys are tough. Cowboys have balls. Cowboys are gentlemen. And cowboys are winners. And they don't have time for bullshit. And the Dallas football team up there in the Metro Sex doesn't even deserve to be called the fucking Cowboys. They ought to be called the Kardashians. They ought to be called the Dallas reality shows. They ought to be called the Dallas clickbaits. They do not deserve to be called Cowboys because it's a desecration to the memory of the great Bill Pickett and Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday and real Cowboys. Sons of bitches. Unbelievable. Hate those effing Cowboys. They shouldn't be called that. Because cowboy culture, Cowboys were tough and professional. Cowboys are special. They live in their own brand of misery. Anyway, I'm going to start quoting Willie Nelson. I'm just pissed off. I'm pissed that I was raised on that team. So out on them. They deserve to get their ass kicked by everybody they play. I made it all about Cowboys again. I'm sorry.
That's all good. That's what we do. That's what we do.
Greg's in here celebrating 3 months of membership. Thanks for that, Mike. Never knew that we got dissed for the railroad and the other history. Yeah. They didn't run the railroad through the South because of Civil War. Y'all going to turn your back on America? Fuck y'all. Y'all ain't getting railroad money. And we didn't deserve it.
And Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can answer this being from the Dallas-Fort Worth area.
Well,
why do the Dallas Mavericks have a horse as their mascot when a Maverick is a cow?
I have no idea. Because the Mavericks it's goofy. It's dumb. I've always thought Mavericks was a goofy name, a goofy nickname.
Yeah.
Because you can't have a cow for a logo because that's not tough. That's weird. It just
doesn't make sense.
It's a play on
sense.
cowboy culture. It's stupid. That's the answer of it. It's a play on Texas. It's unbelievable. Joshua's in here. Holy shit, went all over so many topics only to eventually just say that the Cowboys suck. Yeah, I was making a point. But that's what I taught today. I taught the kids cowboy culture. It's one of my favorite. I love that time of history. Post-Civil War, right up through the beginning of the 1900s. That's one of my favorite times to study. Reconstruction, the Gilded Age and all that. When we became a superpower. When America went from a bunch of farmers to like serious ass major power. because we were great then. We had badasses like Rockefeller and Andrew Carnegie and Bob Pickett. We were tough. Americans, that's when Americans got the reputation of, being badasses and people who weren't afraid of things. And now we're so afraid as a country now, it's pathetic. So that's what the kids got today. They got how lame we are today versus back in the day. They got old man. They got Uncle Mike telling them how much better things used to be back in the day.
No kid has time for that. No kid has time for that. None.
In my next life, I'm going to come back as a tour guide at the Cowtown Rodeo in Fort Worth. I'm going to give tours and talk about Cowboys. Damn it. I'm just mad at the Dak was the last guy that I really rooted for. And him showing his ass last night, just that set a fire under me. Didn't love it. I'll get over it, but I didn't like it.
We always do.
I know. All right, I got to get the live spots in, y'all. Slackers is the official bar of this place. Shout out to the Slackers location over at NACO, or as Rudy calls it, Slacko.
Slackadoches.
Indeed.
I just realized how phallic this graphics figuration looks.
What does phallics mean?
Dick, penis.
Penis-like.
Oh.
Which one? The Slackers logo? What are you talking
Well,
about?
it looks like a penis and two balls. The whole screen.
Oh,
can't
me
see
and
it.
Rudy are the two testicles, and
Yeah,
Slackers
yeah.
is the shaft.
Oh,
I got it.
Exactly.
No, I see.
You're the left nut. Rudy's the right nut.
I can't unsee
Sorry,
it
Slacker.
now.
Sorry, Frank. You're the
I
shaft,
can't
though.
unsee it.
Now all I see is a
can't-
penis.
I can't unsee it. Let me squint. I can't unsee it.
I'm going to
That's
have to
funny.
switch it up.
Yeah, we have to switch it up because I can't unsee it.
I'm just going to switch it live.
Well,
Bet
why
your
are you
ass,
trying to?
Ram. I missed the
why are
real
you
Cowboys,
switching it?
Ram. I missed the Dallas Cowboys. Now it's just the Dallas
We'll
clickbaits.
move this over here. Put this
Dallas
here,
penis
like
teases.
that.
Dallas cornholios.
How should we do this?
Soft
Up here?
ass Cowboys. Shouldn't even be
This?
called the Cowboys. You know what? I have an announcement to make. My LG messes with the graphics. I'm not using that term anymore either. So it's now forevermore. It's Preston. It's Parsons, and it's clickbaits. They are no longer the Cowboys. The football team that plays in Dallas, they're the clickbaits. That's all they are. I'd use cock teases, but that's kind of vile.
No, very.
Dallas clickbaits. That's all they are. Sons of bitches. They don't deserve to be called Cowboys. Ugh, chaps my ass. I'm from Fort Worth, Texas, the home of the cowboy culture. Hell, the name of the city's Cowtown, for Pete's sake. I'm upset. It's also partly the German beer. Y'all know I'm a lightweight.
Yeah, you definitely are a lightweight, but 5 locations.
Thank you to Slackers. Did we get to half the run sheet tonight? Probably not. I'm sorry. I feel bad about it. Just needed to get that shit off my chest. Quinn Ewers, better, but may or may not play Saturday. Sark said that today up in Austin. Not sure if he's going to go. Let me make sure I got the latest on that. So Arch may get till the first SEC game. We may actually see Arch Manning.
What, yours is still hurt?
Well, I'm up. Let me refresh the latest. The two deep chart has him questionable. Quinn Ewers remains questionable for the Longhorns game against Mississippi State as they open up SEC play in Austin, Texas. Got that bad oblique strain. It's right there on the rib too, man. You can't even take a dump. Probably ain't had no sex.
It's
ain't had no sex. Ain't been able to take a dump. It's bad.
And you don't know when it's gonna revisit.
Well,
that's the problem.
That's right.
Like
it's one of those
make a
lingering
wrong turn.
things. Mm-hmm.
Like you feel fine. Then you kind of, you let one roll, you let one rip, and next thing you know, you hurt again. It's like a calf. That oblique is tricky.
Mm-hmm. Sark said, quote, he's got to do enough to show me that he can play. Can he execute the game plan? I kind of need to see how he responds from today's work and then what it looks like on Tuesday, then a Wednesday, which are pretty heavy days for him, and then we'll see how he rebounds on Thursday. Right now, he's questionable. And if the Mississippi State game were tomorrow night, it would be Arch Manning who starts for the Longhorns against Mississippi State. What's it, 3:30, 3:15 kickoff? And Rudy and I will have post-game show when it's over. And it might be on location, by the way, Rudy.
What location?
Let's discuss in the morning.
Oh.
It's not done yet, but I'm working on perhaps a location.
Oh.
For the UT postgame show for Saturday.
Okay.
Working on that. What else in college ball? We'll do some NFL talk too. Reggie Bush has filed a lawsuit. He's suing everybody.
And he wants NIL back pay. He wants NCAA college football.
It wasn't enough that they gave him the Heisman back.
Now he's like, I want it all because y'all took, y'all made me out to be the bad guy, and then you ended up giving these kids everything that I deserved the whole time I was in college.
Reggie's suing USC, the Pac-12, and the NCAA, wants compensation for back pay. Their case is, well, NIL wasn't legal then. But his case is, well, y'all gave me my trophy back, so I guess I should have gotten some money. He's suing him because he's, the mental anguish that he suffered from losing his trophy. Good for Reggie Bush, man. I hope he wins. And
they got a shit ton of money. Give it to him.
Yeah, and that leads me to, I almost punched Lisa Campos tonight, by the way, speaking of college football. The AD of UTSA.
Oh, right.
Now, I need to know more, though. Hopefully tomorrow, I think Traylor will have a press conference tomorrow. I want to know why they turned down the Pac-12 today.
Because it sucks.
They're in the American Conference.
But who's in the Pac-12? Washington State and Oregon State?
Who's in the American Conference? Dingleberry Tech? Ball Lick State? Balzac U?
Look, it's still better than the Pac-12 right now.
Pac-12 is going to wind up better than the AAC is. Now,
I need more details. I need more details. Yeah, I need more details.
All I know is in a 3-day span, Jeff Traylor basically said, well, we're talking to the Pac-12 and we got to. I'm said too much. Traylor said way too much to Uncle Andy the other night on the ticket. I bet she didn't even want no one to know she was talking to the Pac-12. So Traylor outs Lisa on the last.
And now they've said no.
And that today they had a joint announcement. UTSA and like 3 other schools in the American Athletic all profess their love for the AAC or the AAC. They had a joint announcement. So it was UTSA and Balzac State, Hang Low University, and then let's see, Kumquat State. And UTSA all released a joint announcement, quote, while we acknowledge receiving interest in our institutions from other conferences, we firmly believe that it is in our individual and collective best interest to uphold our commitment to each other. Okay, I need to know why you would turn that down. The Pac-12 is going to wind up surviving in some form. And look,
we'll see.
I get that it's a spare conference now.
Very much spare.
But UTSA is in the AAC.
And that's right now, currently constructed. It's better. It's better than the Pac-12.
Balzac State. I'm happy that I said Balzac State. Okay. I mean, okay, sure. No offense. I'm just keeping it real here. It points to how far the Pac-12 has fallen when they're reaching out to UTSA
and 2 other AAC schools.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they got no choice.
Look, but still, I know.
Yeah, they got no choice.
Yep. I mean, I'd like to hear Jeff's thoughts on it, but we'll see, man. Todo loco, save a horse, ride a vaquero, not a sorry-ass cowboy. Well, again, they're the clickbaits. Fuck them Cowboys. F them hard, sons of bitches. All right, LG, you got any NFL type music? Rudy wanted to go around the rest of the league. Monday Night Football's over.
We've got music. I don't know if it's NFL.
That'll work. We'll figure it out. There used to be a time when the Cowboys were the Cowboys and They had guys like Charles Haley on their team, ministers of death praying for war. But now they've turned all the way into the Dallas clickbaits, the penis teases. So let's talk about other doings in the NFL.
Not much to talk about. It's the NFL.
The Commanders get out to a huge lead tonight on Cincinnati. Hold them off 30-something to 30-something. Cincinnati falls to 0-3. And how about those Washingtons? Are they 2-1 now? The Commanders tied for first with the Eagles. Good for
Yes,
Dan
they
Quinn.
are.
You know what?
That's a good win.
I said this 30 minutes ago that Dan Quinn should have been the coach of the Cowboys. But then as I say that, I think, why would he want to do that? He'd rather work for the new owners in Washington who are doing all they can to turn that franchise around from the Dan Snyder days. Dan Quinn don't want to work for Jerry Jones.
Well, keep in mind.
Washington's a better job.
Well, keep in mind, he told Mike McCarthy 2 years ago, hey, if me being here is casting too much of a shadow, I'll walk away. So he was willing to walk away from the D coordinator job a couple years ago, just so Mike McCarthy didn't feel like he had to look over his shoulder. So taking over the Cowboys job was never in the cards for Dan and his team of agents and family. That was never in the cards because he got to see up close and personal how messed up that whole thing is.
Mm-hmm.
So no, he was never going to be the Cowboys coach. He tried to walk away, and then Mike McCarthy's like, no, you're helping me. Stay here.
Well, Alex with the shotguns in here celebrating 7 months of membership. Hate to bring it back to Dallas, but you can argue that the Vaqueros originated from the Spanish missions, and particularly those that would become San Antonio's SAs. For sure. Mexicans taught settlers in South Texas how to ride. And that turned into modern cowboy cultures. Great story. All right, in Minnesota. How about those Vikings?
Hell? Yeah, I handed out my humble pie. I always wait 3 weeks, but the Saints, the Texans, and the Buccaneers, I gave all three of them a slice of humble pie. Last week, the Saints beat up on the sorry-ass Cowboys, and you have the Stephen A. Smiths of the world saying they're the team to beat in the NFC. Then they come out and lose to Philly, even though Jalen Hurts still isn't playing well, but they have Saquon Barkley. And then Sam Darnold. I don't know what's going on up there in Minnesota. J.J. McCarthy goes down. We think that the Vikings season is over. And Sam Darnold's like, you know what? I found a home. I got a receiver. I got some running backs. I got some offensive line. And they throttled the Texans. And the Bucs get done up by Bo Nix and the Broncos. So it's the NFL, man, week to week. But got to give some humble pie to those three teams because just last week, those three teams, Texans, Bucs, and Saints, they were all going to the Super Bowl. So have some humble pie. Have some humble pie. And the Bengals, I don't know, man. Your guy looking a little overrated, man. I don't know. I love me some Joe Burrow, too.
They should not be 0-3.
Joe Burrow, too. But no, they shouldn't be 0-3 ever.
No.
But they have played two good teams. I guess the Commanders are good, but they got a good quarterback in Jaden Daniels. They got him one.
Damn right. They got a damn good head coach. Yeah, everybody wants to throw him under the bus for the Super Bowl, but he damn sure got the Atlanta Falcons to the Super Bowl. Let's not lose that. He did get beat, and he blew a big lead. But I repeat, Dan Quinn got the fucking Falcons to the Super Bowl. Well, another quick point about those Vikings. So, look, I'm not saying they're the best organization in football. But
no,
they just
we're
do
not
it
doing
right.
that.
They do it right, though. Kevin O'Connell is their coach.
Young boy.
Stud. Young dude, young genius, stud. Jerry would never hire a guy like that. Jerry's scared of young guys because Jerry's a pussy. I'll go get Mike McCarthy in here because let's go get a retread. Let's go get 70-year-old Mike Zimmer. Screw Travis Henry. Screw Aaron Jones. Let's go get Zeke's ass back in here because I'm scared. I'm scared of the unknown. They got that Kevin O'Connell as coach, who's a good coach. And they've got one of the rising young GMs in the league. Kwesi Adolfo Mensah is his name. Bet y'all didn't know that. We all know who the GM of the clickbaits is, but he can't hold a candle to Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah. That's the GM of the Vikings.
Right.
They took a hard look at their team in the offseason and thought, we like Kirk. Kirk Cousins, he's a solid player. But can we win the title with him?
No.
And the answer was no. And so what did they do? They traded his ass. Actually, I take it back. They made no effort to sign him because they have balls in Minnesota. I'm not saying they're one of the best organizations in football. I'm telling you they do it right and they have balls.
Yeah.
The clickbaits would never have had Kirk Cousins been the quarterback of the Cowboys, they would have never let him go.
Never.
Jerry would have re-signed him because Jerry's a big pizza. And I don't even know how anybody can argue against that now, that Jerry's soft. Jerry's a pizza.
No, it's been that way for like 15 years.
15 years. Good for them. Dolphins are screwed. Now they're down to their third string quarterback. Skylar, what's his name? Not that Skylar Thompson's all that good, but he's busted up. They're going to have to roll with
who?
I don't know.
Who's the third string? Oh, okay.
I don't know. My Dolphins are in a world of hurt. And how about Anthony Pierce? A guy who could never be the coach of the Cowboys because he's too good for the Cowboys and he's tough. You'll never see a guy like Anthony Pierce coaching the stupid clickbaits. Anthony Pierce calls some folks out. Said we're going to have to make some business decisions this week.
He said there were some players that made business decisions on the field. Correct. Meaning a la Cam Newton not diving for the ball in the Super Bowl because he felt like
I'm going to make business decisions now.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. How about the Raiders? They go in and smoke. Who'd they smoke 2 weeks ago?
Oh, no, it was just last week.
They smoked the Ravens.
Yeah, well, they came back from 10 down in the fourth quarter.
Come back and lay a fart drop on the field the other day. Fart drop in NFL talk brought to you by Texas Cheer Liquor. They got 7 locations in town. Get your asses into any of the local Texas Cheers. They're spread out all over the city. And get yourself 5% off any of the Texas Cheer Liquors, 6 in San Antonio proper and 1 up in Barney. So whether you're getting booze, such as whiskey, beer, wine, tequila, maybe you just want to go in there and get you some lime juice. Whatever you get, 5% off when you mention in the building at any of the local Texas Cheers. They got September specials, too. Lowest price in town on Grey Whale Gin, just $28.99 a bottle. That's good stuff if you're a gin drinker. Zing Zang. They got them 4-packs, 1 for $13.99. You can get 2 4-packs for just $19.99. And that Happy Dad's on sale, too, this month, in the month of September at Texas Cheer Liquors. Get you a 12-pack of Happy Dad tea, hard tea, for just $11.99. And again, any other order, mention us and get yourself 5% off.
And I got a new bottle from the king himself, AD.
That looks nice.
This is the new barrel pick. This is exclusive to Texas Cheer Liquor, Rossville Union. They're the king of the rye whiskey. This is straight rye whiskey, 56% alcohol, which means it's 112 proof, 51% rye, 49% barley malt. This is the new barrel pick, and it's only $49.99. Most barrel picks get close up to around 100. This one is not. This is exclusive. And for you bourbon lovers that like to show off to your friends, the thing about a barrel pick, when you pull out your bottle, nobody at the party can tell you, oh, I've had that. No, you haven't. And I know that's a big thing with you bourbon lovers. You bourbon lovers, the worst thing that can happen to a bourbon lover, he pull out his bottle, and everybody at the party starts saying, oh, I've had that. It was pretty good. I've had that. Can't say that when you get the barrel picks. This is exclusive to Texas Cheer Liquor. Rossville Union single barrel. Aged in a single barrel. 112 proof. Let them know in the building. Get your 5% off.
Texas Cheer.
By the way, this is unopened. This ain't open. So next time we're in studio, we'll crack it.
Sounds good to me. Eric in here with another good point. $19.99. Thank you, EB.
Thank you, EB.
Wants to give flowers to Brian Flores. Again, they got balls in Minnesota.
Shit.
Brian Flores is in the middle of a massive lawsuit against the league. Vikings don't give a shit. Bring him. That man can coach D. Giving Coach Flores flowers for that Minnesota defense. Minnesota's D coordinators are coaching some bitch. Flores would be at the top of my list if I wanted to coach for next season. Came out of that game very impressed with him. Yeah, they got Brian Flores. They got that Kevin O'Connell, rising general manager. A hierarchy of good people that are only about winning. They ain't about bullshit like the clickbaits are. Ugh.
What up, Pledge? I like my drink TikToks too. Those little drinks that AD makes me make, the to-go cocktails.
What are you talking about?
Pledge. He said he
Jimmy
loves my drink. Yeah, he said he loves my drink TikToks. I love them too.
What's up, James?
What up, James?
When are you going to have him out to dinner or something?
I'm going to play golf. If me and Pledge get together, it's normally at the golf course. So I'll play golf with him soon.
You let him know that he has a cocoon if things don't go the way he needs it to.
Keep the
Why are you fucking? Why are you saying
We're the Spurs. We're the Spurs. We're the Spurs.
No, we're not. Since when am I the Spurs?
We keep everything under wraps.
Do you have like massive wedgies today or something, Mike? Because you keep standing up and readjusting yourself.
Well, I don't. I'm just, I've got the red ass tonight, man.
No, that dude.
You got hemorrhoids or something? Because
I'm just upset. Buzzing. I'm upset, and I like buzzing. I've got the. I don't know. I just can't sit still tonight. You're right. I have been doing that a lot. I just can't sit still. I'm in the zone.
He ate Chipotle. He got the runs.
Mayor Sports.
There's a reason why I don't give you rocking and wheelchairs in the studio.
Yeah, it's a good idea because and I've always done, like, I spent 20 years doing talk shows that you couldn't see. And I'm notorious for walking around the studio holding the mic in my hand. I make love to the microphone. I've been pretty good this year since we've been doing TV like this, right?
You gotten better.
I've gotten better, but see, in my radio days, I like to shift around, do things, get up, walk around. I would literally take the mic off the thing, and I'd walk around the studio holding that shit while I was walking around in the new studio at the new place.
One hand or two hand?
Depends. Depends on how passionate. Sometimes two hands. Digging that mic. I'll tell you a story about how things should be. If I was ranting, but LG's right. I got my little fidgety tonight. I got the red ass tonight. I'm at war, LG. I'm gone to the mattresses. Yeah.
Greg's in here. He says you're just sitting on your old man balls.
No, I ain't sitting on old man balls. Just fidgety.
You got long balls, Mike?
No, I'm just fidgety. I don't know why I keep doing that.
Long ball syndrome.
Yeah, Josh is in here. In the words of Mike Taylor, them barrel lovers and bourbons lovers gonna need more bourbon because the Cowboys suck. They're the clickbaits. Y'all can call them what you want. They're the clickbaits for me. They've lost. I've stripped the logo. I've stripped the name. That is Eddie Vedder style, to hold the mic with two hands. See, I don't have a handheld mic, but yeah, just you grab the mic, put your thumb in the air, and hold it like that, and just make love to that microphone. Sway your head back and forth. I ain't on coke, Henry. Jeez, come on, man. I haven't done cocaine in weeks.
I used to suck dick for coke.
Come on. I've never snorted coke. I can honestly say, never have.
Me neither.
Drank a few beers.
No shit.
Oh, it's this German beer, man.
It's only 5%.
I know. I said it was 11 earlier. I was lying.
Oh, was it 11? Is it 11?
No, what is it? It's like 5 something. It ain't 11. I'd be shit faced.
Oh, okay.
It's 5.5.
That's not bad. That's pretty strong.
3 of them. Yeah, that's for me. Yeah, it's a work night too. All right, I gotta go plan lessons now. We're having an election in my senior U.S. government class. We're running a campaign where we have a presidential campaign, a VP, and then I assign like campaign manager, communications director, media relations, digital media director, all this. So tomorrow we got to go over everybody's roles. We're gonna run a mock campaign as a class. Thought that'd be fun.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. I can't get. So far the kids didn't seem terribly interested in it though this morning. But I'm gonna make it. I told them it's a test.
Of course.
Test grade. All right, that's it. We're done. Man, look at that. We're the best damn talk show in this city. I said earlier that we're the best podcast by a mile. What I meant was we're the best talk show in the city by a mile.
Agree.
There ain't nobody in this city who can hold a candle to our asses. And I'm not talking shit. That's just how great we are. No offense to anybody else. We're just superior.
Agreed.
Facts are facts. You can't argue with the mathematics. That's all there is to it. All right, that's it.
Mathematics. You sound like Wu-Tang. Mathematics,
Did Wu-Tang
baby.
say that? It's
I'm
mathematics.
a 5%er. I'm a 5%er.
Science. All right, we're done. I'm going to go plan some school lessons on 2 cans of Paul Honor. Actually, my second can.
Rudy, shout my son out. I did.
What's up,
I thought
Ram?
we
Hey,
shouted
I got
son
your email,
out.
Ram. I'll answer you in the
Ram,
morning when I'm sober.
we shouted son out on jiu-jitsu, didn't we?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
What
we
I
shot
learned.
him out, Ram.
Yeah. He was busy
You got the
emailing me at
goal.
the time.
Oh,
we gotta
all
go.
right, later.
LG's had a long ass
I had to
day. Hey,
replay the song. You're taking too long.
sorry,
That ain't
manana.
me. That's Mike.
You're the king of the long goodbye now that you're not
Ass
up against
whip.
the clock.
Ass Whip Tuesday on Tuesday. Love y'all hard. See you manana.
Peace.
This program was made possible by contributions from viewers and listeners like you. Thank you.
You're still here? It's over. Go home. Go.